Hello and welcome back to Space Astronomy episode 14. It's Jamerella here and today we're going to be working on cooking for blockheads and a couple of other things.
So why are we doing cooking for blockheads?
Because I've got a little shop outside and we're going to try and automate it.
Yep, so I'll work a little bit on some logistics pipes to try and keep your cooking for blockheads stuff connected and full, so you always have the ability to craft. And you're going to make the actual machines, aren't you? Or the actual items.
Yes.
So we're going to do that over here in this, in the request table. So we've already got the sync pattern up in the top corner there. And to use this table, I'm just going to push the little squiggly line here, and that will get all the items that you require from the inventory and bring it up to the table so you can craft it. So you want to hit that now. There we go, there's the bucket. Oh, you put the bucket in, did you? Yep. Alright, so now if you click the sync in the little picture up the top there, it should make it. There you go. So that's one made. So next we'll do the oven. So that's what this requires. It will require black stained glass. So we won't actually have black stained glass. We're probably going to need some more glass to be able to do black stained glass. Oops. So if you look here, that's how you make black stained glass. And if we hit request,
Do we make it?
it's going to tell us that we're missing some glass and we're missing an ink sac. So let's just request up some sand. Yep, and I will just cook this up if I can. Just interrupt this. There we go. And then you will need an ink sac. So if you get one?
Got some.
Got some? Throwing them in?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's going. I wonder if we've got any furnaces in here. No, we don't. So you'll need to make a furnace as well, which we can clear out this crafting grid and you can manually put things in.
We didn't make any stained glass.
No, we haven't made it yet because the glass is still... Oh, you got some glass, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, put the recipe back in. You can hit the button now, or just make one lot. Yep. Now, do you want to put the oven recipe in, or do you want me to?
You can do it.
So there's the oven recipe. You hit your little squiggly button. Should order the iron. Now you should be able to click it. Next we will need some of this. And I'm pretty sure we don't have any hardened clay. So we need some clay. And then we need to cook it. We've got 2 clay.
I will go searching.
So yeah, we'll need to... There's none in these chests, unless we've got some upstairs. We can have a look in these chests, I guess. Try outside, otherwise we're going to need to go and dig some up. 64 grout. So obviously the idea is... it's night time and it's raining. Who's going to sleep? Anyone?
I will.
Dragon's just standing in the middle of the room.
Shush. I'm exploring.
Alright, that should get rid of the rain.
I got around 64 clay.
Where'd you get 64 clay from?
I dug up clay.
Oh, we got some in a chest out here. So I need to actually make clay blocks. Alright. And then we're going to need to furnace them. So we'll run downstairs. Quick. Oh, I missed it. There we go, it's in there. Alright, so that's going to cook up that. It should turn hardened clay out. And that should be going into the system somewhere, probably in the default route, all the way down the end here. Yeah, we're getting hardened clay. You should be able to call up, see if you can call up the recipe. Should have 8 now.
Yep, it's successful.
Okay, so you've made the clay. Awesome. So let's do, we're going to need to make, let's see here. We need to cook a book. How many books? Yep, got 1 in the system. I'll request it up. Should be in the table in a second. I got it. We need to cook a book. Whoa. Alright, so that should be going into the system. It should be probably down here. Default route. Yep. Okay. So we need to do the next level book, which will be this recipe, which I'm pretty sure we don't... Oh, we actually do. We had 2 crafting tables in the system, so we can now make that book if you want to click it. And then we need to do this. Alright, one more thing is this.
The fridge!
And you can make 2 of them. I don't know if we've got any iron doors though. What happens when we hit, what happens when we hit the button? Let's make 2 iron doors. 1, 2. Oops. 2 doors. And I don't know if we've got any chests. Oh yeah, that's right, I've made
0.
it. I've actually, it can make chests now. No, that's 1. You hit the button, and then hit it again to request another chest. So, because you can double stack the fridge, put one on top of the other. So it will be making a chest. There you go, make the other one. Alright, so they're the items you need, and you'll need to place them in a line all together. So you're going to do that in your little room upstairs, aren't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, just place them. You're probably going to need to make your room a little bit bigger actually.
It's down here.
Oh, you're doing your setup downstairs. So I can't get in there.
Yes, you can. There's a hole down near the farm.
There's a hole near the... It's probably full now. I was going to put pipes in it. So this is one of the things I started working on, was making caches up for everything in the farm. I realised one thing we're going to need to add to the... Oh no, we got soy. It's alright. We'll need to work out a way of doing soy. Conversion of soy. Oop. Oh, yeah. Shortcut. Not. It's definitely a bit of a walk.
That's why we can fly.
Alright. Pretty nifty room. So are you just going to set it up down here and then craft, and someone says, I want a burger, and you jump down and make it?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll put the other fridge on top. Or this one.
Whoa.
So first thing we're going to need to do is get water into the sink. Oops. I'm going to put that down there. And then any items you put, you'll need fuel in the oven. And we'll also need to make all of the tools. Actually, can I make that?
How did you get down there? I've got a juicer. I'll go get it.
Oh, it does work. Awesome. Yep, so you'll need to put juicer and all the other tools. So you look in the oven, there's 4 spots for tools. And then we need to probably make a couple of tool racks to put the other ones on. So there'll be some that go in the oven, there's some that go... Ow. Yeah, if you want to work on those items, I'll just explain how I was able to make, I guess how the system was able to make chests and stuff. So you right with that for now, Jamerella?
Yeah.
I'll just put some of these things we made back into the system so they're not cluttering up the work table. Alright, one thing I am going to need quickly is a crafting logistics pipe. Do I have the items I need? Let's see, one of them. Stone gear. Can I make stone gears? Oh, yep. So what I've done is I've set up oh, it's making still. I've set up some auto crafting. Started setting up auto crafting to try and make things a little bit easier so we can just get things on the fly. Make that now? Yep. Okay. So down in the basement here. So Digital Miner ran for a while. I'm not sure if he's finished. Yeah, he's finished now. He's pulled all the ore from this area. You can see there's lumps of cobble here and there. Oh, he didn't get these ones. Interesting. Yeah, so I started setting up logistics crafting, auto crafting. So I'm not sure why. Oh yeah, that's one. So I've got a bunch here on the wall, and I think I'm going to run them this way as well, and then maybe back towards the other direction. But these are pretty cool because what you can do is you can set them up to have a recipe in them. So at the moment, this one is turning 4 oak planks into a crafting table. This one here turns 8 into a chest, and this one turns 2 into 4 sticks. So if you look in the actual item, you just put the recipe in, and you can shift click that in. You don't actually have to have the items on you to do it. So I've got a bunch of things that I've set up here. Gold into gold nuggets. I can make hardened caches. Let's see what else we got here. This is the one to make the crafting table, so I've actually set it so I can make these automatically. Provider modules, blank modules, redstone torch. So I was currently in the process of making, so here's the polymorphic item sinks. So these are the things required for these storage here. So I started making the bits and pieces. This one here makes paper, which is what we're going to set up now. So I've got the crafting table, and my pattern is set up in it. So just 3 sawdust, and that gets 3 paper. So crafting logistics pipe, shift click it on, and then right click it with your wrench, and you can just hit import. So it brings the recipe in. It knows that 3 sawdust is 3 paper, and that's it. So now I can go up and request paper, and as long as there's sawdust in the system, which is one of the next steps obviously, is to make sure that anything you've got in this system is requestable. So, you know, if I go up and ask for paper and there's no sawdust in there, it's not going to craft it because it'll need the sawdust. It'll tell you it'll need sawdust. One of the things that running the digital miner caused was a backlog in all the chests. So I've been trying to work my way through... Jeez, you're a noisy dragon. I'm trying to work my way through making these caches to get rid of some of the stuff that there's a lot of. So I do need to make one here for the ferrous because I've just got... You really are noisy. I've got tons of ferrous. So I think I kind of don't want to put anything here. I kind of want to leave it so I can access the back of this area. So what I need to do is possibly... Maybe I'll just put it here. Put one in here. That should be alright. So we'll just get... Let's see, can I make... I want to order a cache. So it's making the hardened cache at the moment. Downstairs there would be things zipping around, and I don't think I can get down there quick enough to show you what's going on. Sorry about that. But hopefully we'll... There it is there. So I'll be able to place this here. Whoops. Grab some ferrous. Someone stuck in a wall. and put the ferrous in here. And then what I'll need is, let's see, I haven't taught it the chassis pipes yet, but I'll need a Mark II, so I should be able to, sorry, 1 second, you can go back to what you were doing. Sorry, Jamerella. Ah! Goodness me. Ta. Alright, so I should be able to order modules. So I'll want one of these and one of these. And I need iron chipset, golden chipset. They're in here. So if I throw that in there, and let's just put all these in here. So one of them, and they should be downstairs making it. Let's see if we can see it quickly. Not sure, probably a bit slow to get down here. Yeah, I imagine it's already done. If we were down there, we would have seen things zipping around. Here we go. So I'll need some of these. I am in the process of teaching it basic logistics pipes, because I figure what we're going to need is this sort of system on the caches outside on the farm, and then we'll hook some logistics pipes up to Jamerella's shop, and she will be able to access all the items required. So that should now work, and I can probably get rid of this pipe here actually. You generally don't want too many extra pipes from experience. Let's get out of here. So we should be able to, I wonder if there's a quick sort module on here, that'd be cool. Even if I just grab this and just throw it in here for the moment. They all should be going up into there. No? Damn. I don't know if there's a priority setting or anything. I'll look into it. I think this chest has a polymorphic on it, so once they're all out of there, it shouldn't go back to that spot. Right, so all the Yellorium that was in the default route down here from earlier should now be gone. Yep. It's headed its way back up there. So you can see we're getting a lot of, so that's all reactor craft and stuff, which is interesting because this one here should have ended up in there. So I don't know if I've added, rotary craft's not in this list. That's why. Throw that in there. There we go, there goes the rotary craft items. Yep. So, yeah, sorting is working reasonably well. The gems chest here is getting a little bit full. So I may end up going to barrels or caches for some of the items. And this one still isn't connected. So how you going, Jamerella? What are you up to? How many of those tools do you have so far?
I have the pot and the skillet and the juicer, and that's it.
Is that all you made so far? I'll make...
Yeah, I'm working on clay for the bakeware.
Oh, okay. So I'm just going to grab a couple of these. Why don't they give me 3? Oh, it's making them. 3 of them. I want to make 2 of these. Let's do this. Oh, better make the pressure plates first, eh? Silly me.
Yeah, that's a smart move.
Generally helps. One, 2. So these are the tool racks that you can use to place your other tools on once you've made them. Alright, so now we've got the autocrafting going, I need to make a bunch more pipes and a bunch more of the basic and all that. Who keeps putting essence berries at the top of the bloody elevator? Kids want to hurt people, don't you? Shish! Every time I go upstairs I get spiked by a bush. Right. So I guess I need to convert this system here from item ducts over to the logistics pipes. And it's going to be a little difficult. What I might end up having to do is put a chest here with a quicksort module on it, and then add all the chassis pipes on here, and then somehow link it up to the base so that it's all on the one network. So we'll be able to call it from anywhere, especially things like this hemp fiber where I can make string and wool out of it. So, and then we can use, you know, wheat and all that. But we'll make it so that these automatically send down through a pipe over to Jamerella's little shop, and she can request from it. So I think I might just cut the camera here, and we'll get some stuff ready. And when we come back, I'll have run all these pipes and I'll have it all hooked up and I'll explain what's going on there. And then that'll be probably the end of this episode. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, well I realise we're not going to get all of it run over to Jamerella's farm area yet, but we're going to have to work on that in between episodes. What I have done though is I've set up a bunch more recipes down here just to make it a little bit easier for when we get there. I moved the laser system downstairs and added a bunch more. I think, what have we got here now? It's 20 lasers here now. And I'm setting up auto crafting of the chipsets. And the way to do that, I believe, it's been a while since I've done it. This is a Mark V chassis pipe. I've set up the auto crafting to make them. And this is a logistics satellite pipe. So what this has is a number. And this one I've just set to ID 1. And I've got these crafting module cards. And what they allow you to do is put items in it. And it allows you to have a pattern based on one, so based on a card pretty much. So what I can do, I think, is I need to go up here and grab a, I'll start with an iron. I'll just grab one of them and one, whatever. I'm going to need some redstone. And I'm going to end up needing a diamond one as well eventually. Oh, we've got some redstone here already. So I need one of them, and I'm going to need an iron and a gold. Pretty sure the way you set this up, I might be able to grab a diamond at the same time as gold coming. Hello. There it is. Right, so I should be able to get the card and say satellite 1. Pretty sure I can say if I put a gold and a redstone in there, I'll get a gold chipset out. Alright. And I shouldn't have done that like that. I should have done that on one of them. Maybe a bit derpy now. Yep. Alright, so if I head down here and put this in this pipe, this should enable me to do gold and redstone makes gold chipset. So let's put this one in and say iron and redstone gets iron chipset, and we'll see what happens. As I said, I'm not 100% sure how this is going to go. So let's just bring them up. And let's request one more. Okay, it says it's successful. There we go. It's routed the items down into here. And we've got a bunch of redstone in here already, so I'll need to remove all bar 1 probably. And I'll need to do iron and diamond as well. So if I put a diamond in, and I put that iron in, I'll need to make sure that this table is set to do those chipsets. So see now it's got nothing to do. So I actually need to say yes, you can do this, and yes, you can do this. So then in that third card that's in my hand, I'll be able to do same deal of what do we got? Diamond and redstone chipset. So that should have actually brought that up too. Don't think those other two will come out of there because it's not, the system's not expecting them. So let's just go and check. Yeah, because it wasn't expecting it, it won't pull it out. This diamond one's going to take a moment. Yeah, so that allows me to request either of those 3 chipsets, and they'll be readily available for me to craft things with, which is good because I need them to make some of these, some of the chassis pipes, some of the other, some of the logistics pipe stuff in general. So let's just, I should have done this while I was down here. Let's quickly duck back down, set up this last recipe, which is that makes that. We'll put this in here. And now we should be able to go up here and say chipset. I want a diamond one. It says request successful down the bottom there. If we duck down, there it goes. And yeah, the reason I've obviously got the 20 odd lasers here, and I may add more yet. Might add another strip of 4 here. But then, it'll be off center then. I mean, it's off center already, but this is to allow it to just pull huge amounts of power and get the thing done as quick as possible. I mean, it's not pulling heaps. It's 800 RF a tick, which with the way the reactor is, we should be fine. So as soon as this is done,
somebody should sleep.
We're almost done, buddy. The way this is done, this should pull that chipset straight out as soon as it's done. There it goes, and upstairs. So yeah, we'll continue working on the pipe system. I'm going to need to punch a hole through the wall over here and run it over to those caches, and then run it over to Jamerella's food van, I guess. But we'll do that between episodes because it's going to take me a I constantly do that. It's going to take me a little bit longer to get this stuff done than I was expecting. So, as always, please leave your comments in the section below. Hit that like button if you like the episode, and if you've got comments on something that we can do differently or better per se, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. So, I'm going to work on your thing next episode, Jamerella?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get it over there so you can auto-craft everything. Dragon, you didn't say much in this episode.
I was wandering.
You were
Wasn't really
chasing
interested.
Manx around, weren't you?
No, he was chasing me!
Goodness me. Alright. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye!
Bye.
See yous.